Back with more Fear the Walking Dead. This is episode 7 of season 4 and the penultimate episode of the first half of the season. Really interesting season so far. Very different, but I am kind of here for it. Really enjoying some of the changes. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next with the rest of the season and the rest of this first half. Because obviously we've been getting a bit of a different formula with like the flashback and stuff, and we've had loads of new characters introduced, and we lost Nick. But last episode was really interesting as well. We got to learn a lot more about Laura / Naomi. I kind of combined the names then, called her Laurie. Different Walking Dead universe character, long dead. And yeah, some really interesting stuff down with that. And we see like present day, this confrontation between Alicia and everyone, and the vultures is still very much a thing. And in that kind of gunfire, John Dory got shot. And if he's dead, I'm going to be very angry, because he's like the best new character we've had in a while. Probably since Troy was introduced last season. Hopefully he'll be okay. You know, if he was gonna die, I feel like they would have just confirmed it when he got shot and he was just like, eh. But hopefully he'll be okay, especially because he just reunited with Naomi. So yeah, very excited to see what's going to happen next. Let's get into it. Oh boy. What a mess.
Hey, this way. I came here with him. I'm his friend.
Oh.
Told me we could take him.
Oh.
Get out of here. Let's go.
All I see is a massive waste of bullets. Oh! Oh, fuck! Shit. Good shot. Shoot her! Yeah, shoot her in the face.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Shoot her. Oh my god. She's just there filming it. Come on.
John's hurt real bad. This story's almost finished. It didn't have to be that way for John.
Yeah, this is really stupid.
Look at me.
She's just gonna let him die. I'd be like, fuck you. Morgan just wanted a break from all this kind of shit.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You should. They didn't even check on the people in the exploded ambulance.
Right,
Someone's
where
gonna
we
have
going?
survived it.
Did you ever think we weren't going to make it?
I need your help.
Ugh. Should probably feel sorry for her, but I don't. No sympathy. Her going with them is not going to sit well with Alicia and everyone either, is it? I want them to all come together and be one team.
What happened back there wasn't her fault. It was mine.
What a shocker!
If any of the dead show up, he's not going to be fighting them off. So leaving him out here, we're leaving him out here to die.
Okay, so they lost. Annis was mad.
And?
All you know, we have supplies.
I lied about that, and I'm sorry, but I'm not lying now. Listen,
I don't trust her.
We can't just keep doing this.
She pointed a gun at my head when we first met. And now we're replanting our crops thanks to her. I'll help you get him in the truck.
Yeah, but she wasn't camped outside your place waiting for you all to die, was she? Ouch.
It doesn't matter.
Ooh. Well, does it end well for you, buddy? Shame that.
He said if this place wasn't gonna fall on its own, he was gonna make it fall.
You know how many
Brilliant.
weapons we have. You know how many people are here.
Dennis is leading them all here?
no. He wouldn't do that. Are you sure, Charlie?
Shit. That's a lot of them.
Oh my God. All right, just try to take the deepest breaths you can.
God's sake.
Take me to Charlie
What a snake.
right now.
So glad you die.
After we came back with the seeds, asked Alicia to prep a car. Just in case. But I saw it on her face. Like I was chipping away at everything we'd built here. I told myself I wouldn't use it.
But it's not worth risking their lives. Or yours.
I'm so nervous. What's gonna happen?
I'm standing here because you didn't give up on me. What makes me any different?
Open the gate or I will.
Ooh.
The two of you moving place to place, you won't make it. Even if you do, whoever Charlie turns into won't be Charlie anymore.
Please, the goddamn walls aren't gonna hold.
Yes, they will.
You're trying to be the type of people that are extinct.
Fuck. She snapped.
No one's gone till they're gone.
Everyone's like, Bruce, you're crazy.
And don't think about what he said.
I can kind of understand her point of view. But knowing that the place falls doesn't really help influence, does it? She kind of... I think she was disappointed by Strand in the last episode, so she's like, not believing anything
Get
now.
out anyway.
Because you show me the way. You always find me when I get lost. And I felt found here. I felt like I was finally starting to get it. So having a guy kill himself because we're afraid of him?
Please let me just see if he's okay.
Oh boy. That's probably a mistake.
Your mother did the same thing for me. Far be it for me to stop you. Come on, let's dig it out.
If you know someone's shady, why risk it?
We know what to do.
You guys suck. So they're going to attack the place and Nick and Alicia aren't going to be there for it. I really like the dynamic between these two. Here they come. I'm so tense. I even know that the stadium's going to fall, so it's going to go horribly wrong, but I'm still really tense.
You knew they went out there and you didn't try to stop them?
Ice cream? This day just got better. Don't think it's actually ice cream, is it? No, it's not.
We don't know, just get in here.
What if they want you to open the gate?
What if it's a trap?
That's a good point. I think they need to change their name from the Vultures after this, because this is shady. Jeez. Yeah. So they don't, like, walk the other way. And people inside can't get out. Fuck.
They're covered in oil. They get close.
Oh shit, yeah.
We didn't mean to do this to you. But it was the right thing to do.
Was it? Oh man. It's a cool shot. What the fuck are you gonna do? Oh. It doesn't go well for the poor ice cream van.
I think I know who you are. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, you definitely don't know who I am. Because I am a chick with layers.
And a weird thing about filming people and not getting involved. It's not a wildlife documentary. Oh dear. Oh. Oh man. It'll burn. Really good episode. Really, really liked that one. I think it did a really good job at making like a lot of tension, and setting up a really, hopefully, a really interesting mid-season finale. Because I feel like we have a loads of stories really kind of coming together in a big way, with that whole raid at the stadium. So I'm sure we'll see what happens there. And we got a glimpse of it at the end when Morgan and everyone arrived at the stadium. And loads of burnt zombies, or walkers, I should say. Some should say, really. So I'm excited and nervous to find out what's going to go down there. Obviously, we didn't get a lot of John Dory because he's still kind of bleeding out, but he's still alive currently, so I think he'll be okay. So that's cool. And I like that Laura kind of didn't go with the vultures in favour of trying to save John, so I love that. Charlie, I feel like I should feel sorry for her. I know deep down I probably should, but she killed Nick, so I hate her, and I would have shot her. That's horrible to say, but yeah, I just don't give a shit about her at the minute. But we'll see where they go with her. If she gets eaten in the next episode, I'll be okay with it, but we'll see what happens. There's also kind of an interesting divide with Morgan and everyone taking Charlie with them. It's like this divide between Morgan, John, Althea, and Naomi, and then I was about to say Nick and Alicia. Alicia and Strand and Luciana. So I don't know if that's going to be a thing. There's going to be like another kind of fight between those guys, or they are going to like merge and be friends by the end of the season, which is what I'm hoping for, but we'll have to wait and see. Then we got a lot more of Mel in this episode. Well, he died, so that's always good. That's a big plus for me. Quite a painful way to go. And it seems like he wasn't really the one to really worry about. It was his brother, which is kind of cool that he kind of switched that on its head. And he does seem to genuinely care about Charlie, which is kind of an endearing quality for such an arsehole, so that's always good. So I'm glad we went a bit more into him, because I assume he's probably dead and gone now, forever. And then I mentioned it in the reaction, I really like the bond between Madison and Naomi. I thought they have a really interesting kind of dynamic. Will they explore it more? I don't know. But it should be interesting. And yeah, I really found the insight into like Madison's character and stuff in this episode really, really fascinating. You know, she'll do anything for her kids. And she was like saying, you know, she built the whole stadium up for them, and now it's being threatened, and that's kind of almost confusing her morals in a way, because people seem to really judge her for just wanting to get rid of Mel, but he was almost poisoning the minds of people, as we saw with like Naomi and stuff. So I feel like I'm kind of on Madison's side with that whole thing. But again, because I know with like flash forwards and stuff, or the present day stuff, that it doesn't go well, and Mel's a snake and Charlie's a snake and everything. Maybe that's kind of informing my view on that, because we kind of know that Madison seemed to have a point about things. But I have to wait and see. But I really liked the focus on her in this episode and kind of getting more of an insight into her mindset. It's always interesting. And however briefly it was, I like them when they pair Nick and Alicia together. Their scenes always kill me. So I really liked that they had a bit together in the episode. And yeah, just a really great setup, especially like the last 10 or so minutes for, I imagine we're going to find out in the mid-season finale what went down at the stadium properly, and also hopefully save John Dory. And one other thing I will say, Luciana turned up at one point in like the flashbacks and stuff, and I was like, oh god, I forgot you were in this. I forgot you were in this episode. So I feel like they need to give her a lot more to do, because she really has just been a background for the whole time. She hasn't really had too many memorable moments this season, which sucks because I feel like we've had a lot more focus on at least all the other characters. So I'd like to see Luciana maybe get like an episode dedicated to her at some point this season, because you know, they're not really justifying bringing her back into it currently. They just said like Nick went out and found her, and I was like, oh okay, well she's back. You know, what are the chances that he found her? But yeah, I think they just need to give her more to do because she's a really good character. So I hope they kind of solve that issue for the rest of the season. But yeah, that was just an extra thing that I noticed and one drawback I have for the season so far. But yeah, overall, really, really great episode. Really liked it. Very tense. Some really interesting character stuff and a cool setup for the mid-season finale, which I'll be watching next. So yeah, very excited to see how they're going to wrap up this first half of a very different season of Fear the Walking Dead. But yeah, should be very interesting. I am excited for it. Also nervous because we know it goes horribly wrong, so I'm scared. But yeah, can't wait to find out what's going to go down. And until next time, thanks for watching.